POᔕITOObéITᗩY! Today we are making one of my absolute favorite projects, and it's very green. I am making this out of a recycled shirt that my sister got from, being at some sort of, not charity, what do you call it? Like, yeah, a charity event where she was like one of the organizers or stuff like that. I'm not really sure, so that's why it says sponsor. I'm not sure if you could see it, but anyway, yeah. Here I am just cutting out some squares, and I am making a square teddy bear. And where did I get that idea? Well, I went to the tiger store, and they had these square bears, and I decided, I could make that, and I could probably make it easier and quicker and more pretty, and it wasn't easier or quicker because this sewing machine is a sewing machine from hell. Okay, that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but oh my god, this sewing machine is so old and it does not work right. It really doesn't. The thing to go backwards kept falling off, like the button, and the thread keeps being eaten by the machine, or I don't even know how to say it, but like my sister had to keep coming over to rethread the whole thing. So yeah, that was a bit of a struggle, but I mean, what can you do? I am making arms and ears and everything for this little, I don't want to call it a monster, but this little baby. And if you want to recreate this project or do something similar, you can just, cut that part out. You don't need the ears or the legs or the tail for that matter. You can just have a square with a face. That would be really cute too. But I decided that was what I wanted. And, looking at it, it's like my sister thought it looked like a rabbit. I thought it looked like a tennis ball that turned, into something living. And my mom thought it looked like a fantasy creature. And I sort of really like that, so that's what I'm gonna go with, that's what it is. And I'm really not feeling very creative when it comes to a name. I have no idea what to call it, what to name it. So if you have any suggestions, please leave it down below. I would love to hear any sort of name suggestions. You shall feel very free to tell us the name of this little cute greeny baby thingy. Yes. And out of all the projects we've done, this is actually the only one I've brought home. That's not true. I also brought the mermaid shirt home, but this one I took home immediately, and I actually have it just staring at me. It's staring at me right now, and it's so cute, and I don't know, I feel safe with it. It's like it's watching over me, it's protecting me from evil spirits or whatever. I don't know, it makes it easier to sleep just to know it's keeping an eye out for me, so I don't have to be scared of anything. That sounds a little childish, but who cares? I really like, trinkets and stuff like that, if you hadn't already noticed by the kind of projects we do. I have a glass cabinet that's full of different things, decorations and stuff like that, all of which I've gotten from a ton of different people, so it's like a lot of memories. I have like a picture and, yeah, as I said, figures I've gotten from my sister, like a Daisy and a Minnie one, Disney, and Anna and Elsa, which is also Disney, stuff like that. And I have from my friends, which, I mean, again, it's maybe not that interesting for me to talk about when you can't see it. I don't really know, but, I just really appreciate everything I get from people, and yeah, it's important to me. I have some cards that I got, I don't know what you could say, that I inherited from my grandpa. and you know, just a bunch of stuff like that. It's really cool. I love trinkets. You know, some people are minimalists. I am definitely not. Like, I'm the opposite. Wait, that would be a materialist, wouldn't it? I don't think I'm like that either. It's not like things have to be expensive or anything to be amazing. Like, I mean, if we were friends and you got me like a magnet that had cost 10... I was about to say kroner, but I mean, you know, $1 if you're from America, and you said it cost $1, I would still be so over the moon for it, because, you know, you got it for me, you thought about me. Oh my gosh, who even does that? So I would be really happy. I don't need, you know, expensive stuff. At least not from my friends. I would rather just buy the expensive stuff myself, you know, when I have money. Poor Charles speaking here. Anyway, yeah, let's go back to talking about the teddy. The teddy bear, it's made of 6 squares, which, you know, if you count in your head and you look at the, you think about a 3D square, you think about there's a top, there's a bottom, there's a front, there's a back, and there are 2 sides, which gives us 6. And when you have to incorporate the whole, oh my god, there are ears here, there's a tail there, there are legs there, you have to really think about that too in the process of how it's gonna look, etc. I was really scared I was gonna, you know, I don't know, sew the tail where the head is or whatever, but I actually think I did a really good job. Like, especially considering I hadn't really planned anything ahead. I just sat there and then I just started cutting. That's it. That's honestly it. That's all I did. And here I am stitching in the face, which gives it that cutie pie little look. See, I gave it some button eyes and, you know, like the mouth. Oh my god, I can't call it that. Like the opposite 3, or like laying down 3, I guess, and then I gave it some X's for cheeks, or, you know, blush, I guess you could call it also. And here I am just sewing up the last part, the last bit. And again, if you have a better sewing machine than this would be a lot easier, but hey, what can you do? I had what I had, and I think I did really good. And again, if you have any name suggestions, wait, I mean, I guess you have to see the creature first for you to know what you think it should be called. I don't know, I love it so much. It's so cute. So cute. It makes me happy. And you know what is better than being happy? Absolutely nothing. Okay, maybe there is. But yeah, it took a lot of stuffing. And here he is. It is. I don't know, it's probably non-binary. It doesn't have a gender, so, you know, don't genderize it. It is so cute, and I am so happy, and I sort of look like a pirate with a pet. Anyway, that's all for now. Bye!